Hey there, folks. My name is Daizoren, and welcome to another episode of MonDaiz, or maybe I'll just start calling this MarviDaiz, since Marv is gonna be on again. There, Marv, right there.
Hi.
So we're gonna be doing this again, since you guys overwhelmingly really liked this, and you guys want to see more of it. So awesome. I'm cool with that. I'm totally cool with that. So this time around, I only have two things to talk about, and then we're going to play a game of Would You Rather, which I'm sure if you guys have ever played that, you know how absolutely awful that game can get. So it's going to be an interesting time. So anyway, first things first, I think the most important thing that we should be talking about as horror game Let's Players is that almost like the day that MonDaiz came out last week, it was announced Five Nights at Freddy's 4. So on Scott's website, he posted this picture that shows what looks like Freddy or Springtrap or some amalgamation of the two with Freddy Fazbear heads all over it. And it says the final chapter, 10/31/2015. So obviously the thought is Five Nights at Freddy's 4 is going to be the final chapter, and it releases on October 31st, 2015. So, Marv, what are your thoughts on this?
I am glad there is a final chapter, to be honest.
Me too.
Like, that game kicked the shit out of me. I couldn't complete the first one. I got stuck at night 4. No, I couldn't complete night 5. Mm-hmm. The second one, I completed 5 nights. And the third one, again, I got stuck on night 5. I couldn't do it. I quit. It's so tough. And like I enjoyed playing them to a point. Right. And where I start getting stuck heavily, and it's taken so much time, I lose the fun, and when it stops becoming fun, that's when I back out. So maybe in time I might revisit and try and complete them, but the games have done really well. I'm pleased that it's kind of attracted so much kind of such a cult following, I guess. It's really good for Scott. It's good games to play. The community in as a whole seems to really enjoy it as well.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I'm in the same boat. I was hoping that the third one was actually going to be the end of it, and that Five Nights at Freddy's was going to be done. Yeah. But the fact that it says final chapter, I'm happy about. But people have pointed out that Friday the 13th's fourth movie was called the final chapter, and it wasn't the final movie. So there's some speculation that it's kind of a nod to that, and it's not necessarily going to be the final chapter.
Ooh, okay.
I hope not. I really don't. I've liked Five Nights at Freddy's. Obviously, I spent 11 hours beating 2020 mode on Five Nights at Freddy's 1. Yeah. I spent another 11 hours trying to beat 1020 mode on Five Nights at Freddy's 2, and I threw in the towel on that one. And I haven't even attempted aggressive mode night 6. It's technically like the night 7 mode for Five Nights at Freddy's 3, because I don't have it in me anymore. But I hope that this really, and the fact that it's not coming out until October gives me hope that he's really going to put his all into it, and he's really going to make a completely brand new experience, hopefully. And it's not just going to be the same thing that we've had the past 3 games, which, to be fair, there have been plenty of differences to each game, but it's always the same thing. You're always sitting there, and you're always just waiting for the scares to come to you. And I think the third one did the most of trying to make it different, where the scares didn't always kill you. They were just there to scare you and like freak you out. I thought that was a really cool way of approaching it and making it different. But I'm hoping this time it will be a brand new experience, something fresh, that will keep the series on good terms, I guess, because obviously a lot of people already are at the point where they're like, he's totally just milking this now.
You don't want the community to kind of have a bad taste of it at the end. You want it to kind of end on a good note.
Yeah, that being said, Scott has shown to be like a super awesome guy. Like, he donated $250,000 to charity. He seems to be very adamant about, trying to make sure people know, hey, this is where you want to find the information. Don't believe anything else. Don't believe this stuff. I think he's been doing the best he can to try and make this series fun and enjoyable. And I don't know if you heard about this whole thing where apparently, like, on the website for Scott's website, if you go into like inspect element in Google Chrome, there were a bunch of 87s all over the text and everything.
Right.
And so people started like using these numbers, and they started putting it into like Google Maps for like coordinates. And ironically, the coordinates landed on a pizzeria.
No shit.
They landed on a pizzeria.
Oh, God.
So people found the phone number for this pizzeria and started calling them, asking if they knew anything about Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh, no.
And this poor pizzeria had no idea what was going on. So Scott had to literally like go on Twitter and on Reddit and stuff going, please stop calling that pizzeria. They have nothing to do with this. And so he has since taken the 87s out of everything.
Yeah.
So that kind of backfired quite a bit. But I mean, again, he tried his best to try and bring the situation back and be like, no, stop, please.
Of all the outlets or shops that it could land
I know,
on,
right? Of all the things that could have happened, it just happened to land on a pizzeria. So yeah, that I can't even imagine getting that phone call upon phone call about it. It would be really funny if that restaurant ends up like they're like, maybe there's something to this. Let's get some animatronics in here.
yeah, shit. Or like revamp it, yeah.
Right, to make it a Freddy Fazbear's.
The owner's called Fred.
Yeah. So Five Nights at Freddy's 4, along with the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, it seems like hopefully that will be it. And after that, Scott can move on to work on other things. Because I've played Desolate Hope, which is his previous game, and it's really good. And I want to see him work on other things because I think he's got a really good, like, brilliant mind for very cool stuff. And I don't want him to like feel like he's stuck in doing Five Nights at Freddy's because it's the most popular thing he's done.
Yeah, I'm sure in time he'll move on to something else and surprise us, no doubt.
I have no doubt he'll make something else and it will blow us away again. But until then, we have to go through another Five Nights at Freddy's. So, but I hope it ends up being really good, and I hope that him waiting until October will give him plenty of time to make a very, very interesting and fresh perspective on the game. So
cool.
And hopefully this time we learn everything, the origins of everything. With the whole 87 and the coding, I'm hoping this time we learn about the Bite of 87, who it was, what happened there, and how it started everything. So, all right. And then my other piece of news is something that I am going to be doing on my channel. I don't know if you have any interest in this, but a while back, Mighty No. 9 was announced for Kickstarter, which is the Mega Man spiritual successor game by Inafune, who's the creator of Mega Man. And now it has a release date. I funded the Kickstarter. I donated, I think it was whatever the amount was to get the access to the game. But it's coming out in September, and I will be playing it. Even though I suck at Mega Man games, I'm awful at them. I'm going to give it a shot, and hopefully maybe this will be the first time I will be able to ever beat a Mega Man style game. I don't know if you're much of a Mega Man fan or anything.
I am now Googling it because I can't remember if I've ever played a Mega Man game or not.
Wow.
I know.
Like,
I might.
At all?
Is it?
Well, it might be.
I think I have back in the day. Was it like on Sega Mega Drive or something like that?
It was. It was on Nintendo.
Nintendo.
Yeah, Mega Man. Nintendo had Mega Man, and then Mega Man X was on Super Nintendo. And then there's a whole bunch of others like Mega Man Battle Network. There's X. Like I think Mega Man X10 was a thing, and like they've gone up to like Mega Man 10. And then there's all the others, and it's a very big franchise. I'm kind of surprised that you've never played it.
Yeah. See, Mega Man X, looking at the cover of that, I know that I've played it.
Okay.
But we're talking like what? 20 years ago.
Oh yeah, it's an old game. Yeah,
that's a whole lot of years. I can't remember.
Right, I have it too. And Mega Man X is an amazing game. And my first time diving into Mega Man was Mega Man X5 on PlayStation, and it's the same thing. Like every single time I play a Mega Man game, I always have the same thought. I love this game. It's so much fun, but I can never beat any of the levels. Like it's so difficult and so challenging, and I can't beat a single one of them. But I'm hoping that I'll be able to beat Mighty Number 9. I will be doing a playthrough of it. I hope you guys will be cheering me on for that one, because that one's going to be a challenge for me.
Oh yeah.
But it's the only thing that kind of weirded me out was like when they first showed the concept art. They showed what looked like was probably going to be a screenshot of the game, which was it was going to be a 2D style game. You know, you run side to side, and it was like the full thing was like cartoon animation. And the game has since turned into like it's a 2.5D game where it's like everything's created in 3D, but you run on a 2D plane. And I don't know, I kind of liked the concept art of it being 2D only and not the 3D animation, but I guess we'll find out when it comes out how good it actually is.
Yeah.
But I'm super excited. It's releasing September 15th in North America, September 18th over in the European land, so you guys are getting it late.
Oh yeah, standard.
And it'll be retail and digital release for Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and Wii U, as well as PC, Mac, and Linux, Vita, and 3DS versions. Although it's saying PC version is going to come later, so that sucks for me. Oh well. So I guess I'll be waiting as well. Oh well. That's weird. I would have thought it would be coming on PC at the same time as like the consoles.
Yeah.
But oh well, that's okay. I can wait. I've been waiting. I waited for GTA 5. I can wait for this. So
yes, yeah. Can't be much more of a wait than that. Blindly.
Right. Yeah, it can't be worse than GTA 5. So that is a good point. All right. So that's all that I really. Oh well, I wanted to talk about one other thing, which was like this past week. I don't know. I was binge watching a lot of like I do this every now and then where I will watch the Markiplier Ripest of Fears playthrough. I will watch Jacksepticeye's going back to his original cabin video. I recently watched Jack play through a fan game that like had like a very emotional kind of ending to it. Mm-hmm. And I do this every now and then where I'll watch them as a way of kind of keeping myself grounded and like to remind myself, you know, what's really important to doing this kind of stuff. And you know, you helped me out too. The other day I was kind of freaking out about like I noticed a dip in like my stats and everything, and I went to Marv. I'm like, Marv, what's happening? And you were very kind enough to remind me that it's not the views that matter; it's the people behind them. So I just wanted to say thank you to the guys, to everybody who's been watching and supporting this channel and everything. So
Indeed.
I don't forget that. I just sometimes get a little in the wrong state of mind. So thank you, Marv, for reminding me what was important.
You are welcome. Social Blade does not measure fun.
No, it doesn't. And then, and thank you guys who actually watch these videos, comment and everything, and share it, because you guys are going to make this channel what it is. It is your channel as much as it is mine. So thank you.
Can I have the login details?
Shut up.
Ow!
So thank you guys. I just wanted to say that. Okay.
Touche.
Let's play some Would You Rather. So the first question. God. All right. Would you rather, Marv?
Mm-hmm.
Poop out 400,000 gallons of mayonnaise, or would you rather poop out one shuriken?
Sorry, one what?
Shuriken, a throwing star.
Oh, yeah, that one. Number two. I hate mayonnaise.
But it's gonna be sharp. It's like gonna rip it apart.
Yeah, but that would be kind of. What was it? 1,000 gallons of mayonnaise.
400,000 gallons of mayonnaise.
Think of the time. I would rather have a quick, painful ripping experience than something that's going to be prolonged over that length of time.
Well, they never said like how fast it comes out. They didn't
I've got a pretty
specify
powerful
that.
sphincter. It would come out quite quick.
I mean the gallons of mayonnaise.
Yeah, that's not happening. No mayonnaise.
I don't.
Nope.
I think I'd go with the mayonnaise. I'd rather have it take a while, but not, be painful, I guess. I would go with the mayonnaise. 74% went with mayonnaise. 26% went with the shuriken.
MarviDaiz?
One of the comments: crap on people's sandwiches. World class hero.
There you go.
I got mayonnaise. I got plenty of it. All right.
You can make money from it. Yeah.
Exactly. All right. Next question. Would you rather eat chocolate pudding that tastes like shit, or would you rather eat shit that tastes like chocolate pudding?
I would rather eat chocolate pudding that tastes like shit.
Really? I don't know. Like, I kind of feel like I'd be on the opposite side of that one as well. I'd rather have it taste good and like have a weird texture than the opposite, I guess. Ooh, that one's pretty divided. 51% chocolate pudding that tastes like shit. 49 shit that tastes like chocolate pudding.
I'm pretty sure that I've already done that, to be fair. So.
Oh god. God.
Your tone, Kaya.
Would you rather go down on your grandpa or have your grandma go down on you?
What the fuck? Dude!
I know, right? It's awful. It's awful. Oh.
Say again, what was it? What was the option? Granddad do what?
Would you rather go down on your grandpa or have your grandma go down on you?
Oh my god. No. That's actually making me feel sick.
I know.
What's the deal if they're both dead? Can I, is that null and void?
That's null and void, yeah.
My god, it's really hot and feels sick at the same time.
Oh, it's so awful. Woo! Okay. Marv?
Yeah. I would...
You have to choose.
A! I'd go for A.
A?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. Just because.
Okay.
Just because.
I think... no. Yeah, no. Like, my gag reflex, I think, would kick in if that were the case. Oh, I think I'd go down. I'd go with B. I think I'd go with B. The results are 75% for B and 25% for A.
That is disgusting. Is that the last one, or is there more?
Oh, there's more. There's a lot more. Okay, would you rather drink a cup of your mom's period blood or a cup of your dad's sperm? Just silence.
I can't. I can't. No. I would rather not, actually.
I'd rather not.
No, that would be my...
You have to choose one or the other. You have to choose.
No.
You have to choose.
Not happening. No.
Oh, God. So the results are 40% mom's period blood and 60% sperm. The first comment is, if girls can swallow it, so can I. I guess that makes sense.
I'm actually, like, my temperature has just gone through the roof. I feel sick.
Oh! Would you rather watch your parents doing it 1,000 times or join in once?
No amount of therapy is going to get you to recover from either of those situations. Oh my god.
I just like, I don't know, I just feel like I'd close my eyes and just get it over with, and so it's just, yeah, I don't know.
Well, if you can close your eyes, then I'll close my eyes, but go for A.
Okay, well, yeah, that's a good point. There we go. Close our eyes and go with A.
That's it. There you go.
70% went with watching 1,000 times.
What the who comes up with these? People think of these questions.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I see you went for the gross section, clearly.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, you did.
Okay, this is gonna be the last one. This is the last one. This
Yeah.
is on page. This is the top one of page 3.
Okay.
Would you rather shove a piece of glass in your dick hole, or shove a string of nails in the other end and then rip them out?
Hey.
I feel like I'd go with that too, but that still sounds awful. Oh, 57% went with the string of nails.
I am done, man. Oh my god.
Okay.
What?
Anyway, so that was Would You Rather. Again, if you guys have suggestions for games that we can play, maybe ones that aren't so graphic.
I have a request.
Yeah.
Every single one of you watching, answer in the comments.
Oh, your answers. Yeah. What would your answers be to the questions? I would like to hear that as well. Sounds interesting to me. Okay, so yeah, that's MonDaiz for this week. I feel dirty and violated in some way.
Yep, pretty much.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, if you have suggestions for things we can do for next week, for like a game we can play or something, let us know in the comments as well. And hopefully it will be less awkward than Would You Rather. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, Marv, again for guest hosting.
Thanks for having me.
And you guys made this channel happen, and I thank you very much for that. And we will catch you in the next video of MonDaiz.